Hello, welcome back. Good morning, hello. I feel awkward all over again because it's been a week. I had every intention of filming these last 6 days and the world had different plans. I originally thought I had a case of food poisoning, but it turned out to be stomach flu. So instead of lasting like 48 hours, it was a week of a character building experience. I have my baby. Oh, I just cracked my back. I woke up this morning with a festive feeling in my bones and a desire to film. And I thought it is high time that we get our Christmas tree. So that's what we're going to try and do today. And I just really hope it's successful. Okay, I'm going to take my Osmo as well and hopefully get some enjoyable clips for you all. Isn't this tree the most awesome color? I love when the trees turn all golden and brown and red, but I find it's kind of rare to find one that's just pure gold. Kind of badass. It's taking all the strength I have not to restart clips. I don't know, it's only been a week, but I'm feeling like really out of practice with filming. And I just filmed something and like right across the street, a whole bunch of people were watching me. Also, it's hip hop happening today in Vienna. Okay, I found some in Hofer, but they're really tiny. And there's nothing wrong with them, I just wanted one that was a bit bigger. I'm gonna see if there are any more inside. Bekommen Sie irgendwann mehrere Bäume für Weihnachten? Ist das alles?
Das nicht, das kommt automatisch.
Ah, okay.
Das ist man nicht.
Okay, okay. Danke. Okay, well, that was a bust. That was not successful at all. Florian's gonna be back at the weekend and then I hope we'll be able to get a tree then, but I really wanted it for this evening, but you know, we throw away plan A, we hustle for plan B. I do have another idea and it involves a little bit of shopping, which is never a bad thing. I do have time to go. I've got to be at work at like 12:30, so I better stir my stumps. But it is going to be productive. It is going to be festive. We are going to have fun.
I am strolling along, just minding my business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud.
Okay, so I've just had a bite to eat. And now I'm heading to Talia. And I also managed to pick up some snacky snacks for my colleagues, which will make this long work shift a little bit lighter, which is great. I just suddenly thought, why have I never thought to bring them Japanese crackers before? Because they've got such an umami flavor, so salty, so malty, so yummy. So the objective in Talia is to try and find a Vogue magazine for my mother, but in German, and to also get a kid's book for oh yeah, my mother as well, in German. She's been learning German at the Goethe Institute and this is what she specifically requested. So let's see what we can find. I don't know how it's going to go filming in the kids section because obviously if there are any kids in it, it's a hard no from me. They had it, and it's only €9. So it's actually not busy in here at all. It's just about finding the right level of book from my mother. There's such an amazing selection, but there are some that are definitely much harder than others. And I'm not quite sure what stage she's at. This is the most beautiful pictures, but I can't tell if the German's actually a bit too hard. I think I might have found an easier version.
Living the life, just me, myself, and I used to think that life was cold and lonely. When you up and left me, sadness overwhelmed.
I did not expect to be this successful. That actually rocks. That makes me so happy because I was honestly getting a little bit nervous being home and being unwell, that I was kind of running out of time to get my Christmas presents, and I never like to leave it to the last minute because it always makes me way more stressed than it's worth. My next option is to actually take a little bit of a look in tkmaxx because I've been wanting to get some festive candles, and if you know, you know, tkmaxx is literally the best place to get really good quality candles but not pay the earth for them. This might be even busier than Talia, but let's give it a go.
I'm out and about, painting the town red, I'm coming around. There ain't no doubt about it, I'm no
Ooh, balsam and cedar.
just me,
Ooh, okay, this one's Santa's cookies. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, those candles were not it. They smelled so bad. So I'm going next door to Half Price. I found them. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be much more successful for the pure reason that it is not absolutely packed in here. I can't with packed shops. I don't know about you. They just make me so stressed and then I go home. Amber cedar. Ooh. Okay, it's not bad, but they kind of all smell like laundry detergent. Orchard leaves. Smells of nothing. Mistletoe charm. Again, I just don't want my apartment smelling like this. There's actually a candle called Fall Mums. What is a fall mum? Ooh, this is actually really cute. There's nothing festive about it. Lemon patchouli. It's just so disappointing when they don't smell of anything. Okay, this is my last attempt. Autumn Tail, Pine Woods.
Hi.
Ah, sorry.
Tu dois make sure you can your to-do go to shut you off. Opla.
Smells of nothing. Okay, let's bounce. I really just, sorry, I really just want to put my pajama bottoms on, but I'm trying to not let myself go. Oh no. So where do I even, first off, I have such a hankering for a good old pizza. Like not even one of these beautiful handmade Italian pizzas, like the full on marinara, cheesy, dripping wonderfulness. All of the toppings, I just have such a hankering, but I just know that it's not going to be a very good idea. So we'll divert. I had the loveliest morning. It could have had something to do with the fact it was my first time out in a week, which was so nice, and I felt the wind in my hair and the sky was blue, and it was a really successful trip. I'm super happy. So I thought it'd be nice to share where I am in my Christmas presents. I have finally found a bunch of things for Florian, which I'm really happy about because obviously I want to give him banging presents. But since he watches these videos, I'm just gonna, keep that on the down low, hide that away. My parents are coming to Vienna on the 20th of December, which I'm really excited about. And whenever I spend Christmas with my parents, I really love to give them stockings from Santa. And it's partly just the joy of giving, but it's also a little bit of a payback to them for all of the presents and all of the surprises that they organized when I was growing up. So I found these amazing stockings. I'm really chuffed with them, and they're actually really big, so I can get a lot in. This one's obviously for my father with a lovely stag's head, and this one's for my mother with, well, actually, does don't have antlers, do they? But in rare cases they do, so I think they're going to work it out anyway. And I've got some little bits to go inside. My mother really loves books, and for me it's almost the easiest thing to buy her because we have very similar tastes. I'm currently reading Shy Creatures by Claire Chambers, which I have thoughts about. I really like this author. I just don't know about that book, but this was the book that actually introduced me to Claire Chambers' Small Pleasures, which I think I mentioned in my book haul a few months ago. So I've bought this for my mother because I really think that she's going to enjoy it, but I also am really curious what her opinion is. So that's going to go in her stocking. Then from my father, I got Till, which is actually an English translation of a German book by Daniel Kellman. And yeah, the story centers around a legend from medieval German folklore. And I just thought that that would be a good idea for him. So Till is going in my father's stocking. And then I actually found my mother a puzzle when me and Florian were in Akihabara in Tokyo. And this garlic puzzle is actually a lot harder than it looks. You basically have to fit all the cloves into their case, into their bulb case. But they're all slightly different shapes. So it will probably be like half an hour fun for her, but I just really liked the look of it. So that's going in her stocking. She also has a bag of chocolate raisins. I inherited this particular love. I love chocolate raisins. So that's going in. I'm also going to get my father some chocolate a bit near the time. And oh yeah, on top of that, oh, that's actually going to be her Christmas present. For my father, I've still got a couple of things to get. I want to get him some really nice coffee beans, and I also want to get him some coasters or some playing cards with Empress Sisi like printed on them. I think he's really, really going to like that. And I also thought I'd put one of these fairy tale children's books in my mother's stocking because she's learning German at the moment, as you know. And I bought these, I think, when I first arrived in Vienna, and I never actually read them. So I'm just going to pick maybe one or two of them and pop those in her stocking as well. And oh yeah, I wanted to show this. Isn't he cute? And look at his little feet. They're so floppy. Florian's family are a little bit challenging to buy for because his parents are into sports, and that's what they love to do the most. And they kind of have everything that they need for sports. And it's sort of the same for his aunt, but I just know she's gonna love this. She loves Dachshunds, and she used to have one when she was younger. So I got her a 2-liter Dachshund water bottle. Is that not amazing? With like a little squishy, he's got a little squishy head and little ears. I love this so much. I might actually get one for myself. And originally it was just meant to be a silly present, but then I thought it would actually be kind of nice if you have like neck pain or lower back pain, you can just wrap the little dachshund around you like so. Oh. So this is where I'm kind of at. I am gonna do a wine and cheese tasting for my father. I basically wanted to get him tickets to a tasting in Vienna, but they aren't doing any at the time he's here. So I thought I'm just gonna do the wine tasting myself. I have a couple of vouchers that I can spend in the supermarket, so I'm gonna get a selection of Austrian wine, and I'm going to do my research on it, and then I'm going to find a cheese that I think will go well with the wine, and basically I'm going to surprise him with his own little wine tasting, which I think I'm personally very excited about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And my mother, I got her a couple of course, yeah, I got her the kids book, which I'm really chuffed with. Oh, and for her stocking, I also got her the Vogue, as you know, but I'm such a doofus. I went and ripped a few pages on the way home. I don't even know how that happened. So I'm gonna try and stick it with sellotape, and maybe I'll just write something cute on the card, like Dasher and Dancer thought it was food. I'm still thinking about pizza, I'm not gonna lie. Do I chance it? I just don't know if my tummy is better yet. Though at the moment, I think what I'm gonna do is just, oh, I forgot to show you. Apparently, for all you Austin nerds out there, I literally watched a reel before filming right now, and I found that this year, to celebrate the 250th anniversary of Pride and Prejudice, they have brought out, the British Library in England that is, they have brought out a first edition facsimile. So they have printed brand new books, but that look exactly like the first edition, with all of the marks, all of the mistakes, all of the little stamps, the little bits and bobs. And so you get, because it was originally, I think, printed in 3 volumes, you get 3 volumes of Pride and Prejudice. You also get a little introductory book, like keepsake. You get letters that Jane Austen wrote, and it comes all sealed up in this beautiful blue box. It is on the pricey side. It's around about 125 British pounds. And I think I saw it selling for 150 euros. But it's just so beautiful. And I saw it and I just, can you imagine? So I think I'm going to chill a bit now and maybe do some arts and crafts. Definitely watch another episode of the 1995 Pride and Prejudice. Oh yeah. 2 days ago, I actually made some sushi and it didn't go atrociously bad. So I've decided, instead of ordering pizza, I'm gonna make sushi again. And this time, not only do I have the cucumber, I've also made a lovely mixture of tuna and sweet corn cut up really finely and a bit of mayonnaise. I have prepared my sushi rice. I'm really, really excited for it because the last time I did it, I definitely had too much water in the rice, and this time it looks a bit better. So apparently, this is the way you do it. And if anybody watching is like a sushi connoisseur or knows how to make it perfectly inside out, back to front, please don't hate me. I work with what I have. Okay, so you wet the chopping board and then you get, ow, ow, ow. Annoying packaging. Then you get a little bit of cling film and you basically just lay it on the wet chopping board, and the water is meant to prevent it from, from sliding around too much. And then you get a sheet of nori, and then you get your rice. So beautiful. I don't know if I meant to wait for it to cool down completely. Oh, actually it's pretty cool. And then you kind of you kind of spread it. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a tuna one first. One thing I never quite understood is how you stop the rice from making the nori soggy, but maybe that's like just normal, I'm not sure. Also, Spotify Wrapped this year. Like, they have gone above and beyond for their presentation. Also, turns out I'm listening to a lot of country. I wasn't surprised, but I was definitely surprised that was my top genre. Okay, if like pop country mostly. But I've always wanted to go to like a country music concert, and I almost had the opportunity in Vienna, and I bought the tickets and everything, and then work overran and I couldn't go, and I was actually really sad about it. Because I don't know when this artist, it was Alexandra Kay, I don't know when she's coming to Europe again, but part of me really doubted she'd be coming to Austria anytime soon. Okay, so then you get the cling film. I might have overfilled this. The important thing, everybody, is that everyone has fun. Fun for all the family. And then you kind of just use the cling film to help you get traction. And you basically, you basically roll it up. And I'm just gonna cut off this nori because I don't really need it. And this is probably, in fact, definitely not the way you do it, but never mind. And here, there's like a little sushi roll. Oh my goodness, that was my tummy. I'm so hungry. Okay, and then you get your knife. Now this was the problem I had last time because my knives are woefully blunt. But here we go, we're gonna try. So, I think this end one isn't gonna survive, so we just try and chop that off. The really sad thing about recovering from stomach flu is I can't have a glass of wine. And I'm not a big drinker, but when I'm home and I have no work in the evening and I'm making myself dinner, to know there's a nice crisp white wine in the fridge to go with my dinner is a happy, happy thought. And it's just not the case this time.
About you, I'm happy again. Life is a blessing if I think of you. Ain't a thing that I've been missing. I'm here on my own, just singing this song. Now that you're gone, I'm happy alone.
I've also got a little miso soup to go with them. Are these not the cutest sushi you have ever seen in your life? Sure, they're a little bit off-center, a bit wobbly, a bit dodgy, but aren't we all a little bit like that in real life? I couldn't resist. Got my miso, got my sushi. I'm so happy. Literally just, oh, life is great. Life is absolutely smashing. I'm having a whale of a time.